Get Funded with Rodney.
Well, hello and welcome to the Get Funded with Rodney show. I'm your host, Rodney Walker, and I'm happy to have you here on this wonderful day. I'm excited because I've just gotten back from Dallas. I left some cold weather there. I left my folks there. I love them, but I had to get back to Cali, and I'm excited to be here with you on today. And on today's show, we're going to have a good time. I'm going to be sharing with you some information to help you learn a little bit more about the 5 ways that you can use your grant knowledge to get paid. You may be saying, Rodney, I don't have any grant knowledge. That's why we got to get you some grant knowledge so that you can get paid. I'm also going to be sharing with you on the day that IQ boost, as always. You know, that inspirational quote designed to help you to grow and be motivated. And I'm also going to be sharing with you some of the latest and greatest of what's happening so that you are in the know in the grant world. I'm excited. We've got some new things that I haven't even told you about that you want to stick around to learn about because good things are happening. Yes, good things are happening, and I'm excited. So let me share with you, as always, one thing that you don't know about me. I know you think you know everything about me, but you don't. I'm going to share with you one thing that you don't know about me. And the one thing that you don't know about me today is one of my unsung heroes. Yes, I got someone who has been special to me. And you know, I like giving people their roses while they're still alive. You can smell them when they're still alive, okay? And so I'm going to tell you about one of my unsung heroes right after our time today. As you know,
Get Funded with Rodney.
that this show is the Get Funded with Rodney show. Here's one of my unsung heroes that I want to send a salute to on today. It's none other than a man who introduced me to the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a gentleman by the name of Ed Sutton. Ed Sutton played a very pivotal role in my life because one day he introduced me to this book Think and Grow Rich along with about 4 or 5 other gentlemen. At the time when he first handed the book off to me, I was like, why did he give me the book? I wanted his knowledge. But I didn't realize that that book that he was turning me on to was some of where he got some of his knowledge for that helped him to be successful in what he was doing. I later on took that book and went on to grow in a profound way because that book also led me to another great book that I love, my all-time favorite, The Law of Success. So I want to give a big salute today to my friend Ed Sutton. Thank you for being an unsung hero. Thank you for introducing me to that book. I appreciate you. And with that being said, guys, let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Ed. And I also want to tell you about something that's going to give you a boost today. And it's that IQ boost that is being brought to you today by none other than iGrantWriters.com. Remember, when you're looking for a job, when you're looking to hire a grant writer, or if you're looking to get hired as a grant writer, remember, the job board is over there at iGrantWriters.com. It is the place to be. Now, our motivational quote for today, our inspirational quote, is coming from Nathaniel Hawthorne. He says, happiness is a butterfly, which, when pursued, is always beyond your grasp, but which, if you will sit down quietly, may alighten upon you. I like that quote because it kind of lets us know that sometimes you're chasing after success or you're chasing after happiness and all these things when really a part of what you need to do is just sit down somewhere and be still. And sometimes just listen and wait. That may be meditating. That may be taking a time to just chill and to calm yourself and to think. Because when you do so, my friend, great things can happen. And then that which you are pursuing, whether that's happiness, success, or whatever it is, may just come upon you. Thank you, Mr. Nathaniel Hawthorne, for that quote. I'm getting ready to share with you right now 5 ways that you can use your grant knowledge to get paid. Isn't that something that you would like to have today? You know, we can take the knowledge and not just do one thing with it. Most people think of only one thing when they think about taking their knowledge in the areas of grants, but there are many other things that you can do besides the one big thing. I'm going to tell you about the one big thing, but there's some other things.
Get Funded with Rodney. Grand Central, USA.
Yes, there are other things you can do with your grant knowledge. And I want to share with you these 5 real quickly. 5 ways that you can use your grant knowledge to get paid. Now, if you haven't already started using that knowledge, or maybe if you don't have that knowledge, well, this can be added motivation and inspiration for you to go ahead and get some grant knowledge, because that's exactly what I did when I didn't know anything about grants. I went and got the knowledge first, and I set my behind in some classes to say, hey, I need to learn this. And then from there, I took that knowledge and started applying that knowledge and started working on developing grant proposals, and eventually did some of the things that I'm going to tell you about right now. So what are those 5 things that you can do to use your grant knowledge to get paid? First, you can teach others. Yes, you can get the knowledge and then teach others. There are people making a living just on that. I'm partially doing some of that because I enjoy teaching. I enjoy sharing the insight. I enjoy sharing the information. So that's one way you can use that knowledge. Secondly, you can be a grant writer. You can develop those proposals. If you enjoy writing, if you enjoy researching, if you enjoy putting together concepts and ideas and putting them into a proposal form, that's another way that you can actually get paid from your knowledge. And pulling together a proposal, depending on what type of proposal and how long it is and how experienced you are, you can get paid anywhere from a few $100s up to thousands of dollars. It all depends on what you set and how well you package yourself. In addition to that, another way that you can use this knowledge of grants to get paid, you can be a consultant, meaning that you consult with other organizations and share insight. You give them literally guidance and provide directions that help them to get additional funds, help them seek funds. That's another way. And another way that you can actually use your grant knowledge, you can actually be a peer reviewer, meaning that you actually are on the end of reviewing grant proposals that have been submitted and get paid for simply reviewing and scoring the proposals. The government does this quite a bit. They will select a number of people to review proposals, and then those reviewers will score those proposals and then say, hey, here are the ones that we recommend, and those are the ones that often get funded. Another way to use your knowledge about grants to help you also get paid. And let me give you one more way today, and these are not all of the ways, but just some of the ways. Another way is to actually develop fund development grant reports. These are the reports that highlight the opportunities that a nonprofit or governmental agency can use to go after potential funders that will fund them. So if you know, hey, here are all the ones that are likely to fund them, and you compile that into a funding report, people will pay you for that. That may be a few thousand, such as $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, even more. So those are just a few of the ways, my friends, that if you'll galvanize and coordinate and organize your knowledge, you can start getting paid with it. And I love it because it's awesome. And let me tell you this, if you're ready to move forward, especially as it relates to your grant business, I want to let you know that we are now accepting applications for our VIP Business Apprenticeship Program. Yes, you could possibly become one of my apprentices that I work with closely to help you grow your business. I've helped some people take their business from stagnant to coughing to choking to having some life in it. And yours can too, my friend. Maybe you don't even know anything about grants. You say, hey, Rodney, I just need to learn how to write grants. Maybe you, my friend, should look at our Rising Star Apprenticeship Program that will help you to learn how to write grants. And then later on, you can do the VIP if you are lucky and fortunate enough to get into that program. Now, with that being said, go over to grantcentralusa.com. And while you're there, go to the page that says coaching, check it out, look more at the program and see if it fits you. And if it does, connect with us, reach out, contact us and let us know, hey, I'm interested in this program. And we'll have a time set aside to meet with you, to possibly interview you, to possibly be a part of that program. On our next show, I'll be sharing with you how to launch a grant writing business the smart way. You don't want to miss it. Well, my friend, I've got to go. Check us out on social media. Connect with me. I love to connect with you. And remember, I want you to be brave. I want you to be bold. I want you to be brilliant and take charge. Grant Nation, I'm out of here.
Fun.